morning, Jaguars. It is Friday, May 11th, and I wanted to welcome you guys to school today. It's going to be a wonderful day. I wanted to talk to you about what's going on the rest of the school year. We've got 5th grade day coming. We've got 5th grade celebration. We've got all of our 3rd and 4th grade incentives. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting something. Really? Okay. We have to interrupt this broadcast to let you know that STAAR, the STAAR test, is coming on Monday. I don't know if you know it, but guys, it's on its way. So instead of talking about all those fun things, we need to talk about STAAR, and then we'll wrap up with the fun things afterwards. So let's talk about the things that you need to do to prepare yourself and get ready for the test. Number 1, you need to get a good night's rest. This weekend, make sure that you go to sleep so you can be ready to go for the test. Number 2, you need to eat a good breakfast either at home or at school. We will have breakfast for everybody here at school, so make sure you get something in your belly. You do not want to be the growly stomach kid during the test. That is not who you want to be. Number 3, you need to dress in layers. We don't know what kind of weather this is going to be outside, and we also don't know what the temperature is going to be inside at Joel Elementary, because one day it's hot and one day it's cold. So make sure that you wear comfortable clothes, but bring a sweater so that you can make sure that you stay cool. And if it gets warm, and you can warm up if it gets cool. Make sure that you have 2 to 3 books checked out from the library that you enjoy reading, because you will be reading them when you do finish your test. Because remember, you have 4 hours to take the STAAR test, no more. Make sure you use that time wisely. If you choose to bring your phone to school, that is your choice to make. We understand and we respect that, but please make sure you turn your phone into your teacher and it's off. Your teacher will then store it away so it doesn't get taken, and at the end of the day, you will get your phone back. We will not keep that. If you have any smart watches or anything like that, make sure you turn those off as well and give them to your teacher. If you are caught with a phone or a watch of any kind on your body, that is considered cheating, and that will be an automatic fail. You don't want to put in all that work for a simple mistake, so make sure you stay on top of that. Next up, you need to stay focused. It's going to be a long drive, guys. It's a long haul, but you can do this. Stay focused. Do your best. Now, after hearing all of that, I'm sure you're like, oh my gosh, the STAAR test is coming. So let's talk about some things that you can do to help you kind of stay calm. First, take deep breaths. My 4th and 5th graders, we've been down this road. We know what we're doing. My 3rd graders, here's how it goes. You breathe in for 2 seconds. You hold it for 2 seconds. You breathe out for 2 seconds. You hold nothing for 2 seconds. So I'll demonstrate. Ready? That's called box breathing. You do that a few rounds, guaranteed you're going to calm down. If that is still not helping you, take a few mental breaks. You have 4 hours to take the test. That's plenty of time. If you need to take a few mental breaks, take 30-second break, max 1-minute break to let your brain rest and get back together. Also, drinking water is very helpful for kind of refreshing the brain and getting it going. You're welcome to bring a bottle of water and keep it on the floor next to your feet at your desk, or you can drink water from the water fountain. You just have to ask for permission. Now, remember, on the day of the STAAR test, your teacher's brain and your test administrator's brain has been removed, and they can only read what is found in this fabulous book. Isn't that awesome? So, I'm going to read you the statements and then explain what that means in English. Are you ready? I cannot answer that for you. Just do the best you can. That means we can't answer that question for you. You have to do what you know and do the best you can and answer that question. We can only answer questions that are related to the directions or the say statements that we read to you before the test starts. Remember to mark your answers very carefully and make your marks dark and neat. That means that you did not color in your circles nicely and beautifully, and you need to go back and check every single answer and make sure that circle is colored in perfectly and nice and dark. Please erase any stray marks you might have accidentally made on your answer document. That means you had an oopsie with your pencil and made a mark somewhere on your Scantron, and it is your responsibility to find it and erase it. Please do not erase your actual answers because those are important, but erase any marks that are around your Scantron. The last one is you have not recorded your answers on the answer document. Please go back and mark your answers now. That means that you have not marked your answers. We love that you're doing your work in your book, and that's important, but that we're not grading that. The only thing that's being graded is what's on your answer document. So please, please, please make sure you have answers marked there, because that's what's being graded. And those of you that plan on using a highlighter on the test, remember, you may use a highlighter in your test booklet. That is perfectly fine. But please do not get highlighter on your Scantron, because that means that we have to go through a lot of time and effort to fix that problem for you. The safer you are with the highlighter, the happier I will be. When I think about the STAAR test, I think about going back to high school. And those of you that don't know, I was a swimmer in high school. I've actually been swimming since I was 4 years old competitively. And when I was swimming in high school, my coach's name was Coach John Webb. He was like another dad to me. In fact, him and my dad are still friends. And he knew that I was a very competitive person. And for those of you that don't know, I am uber competitive. I like to win. I like to get first place. And if I don't get first place, I get a little upset about it. And we're working on that. But Coach Webb always used to tell me, I don't really care if you get first place or 8th place or last place in the race. All I care about is that you leave everything in the water and you have nothing else to give when you're done with the race. For example, I used to swim the 50 free, which is a sprint to and from in the pool. So he always told me that if I could climb out of the pool by myself and I didn't need help, I didn't give it my all. He told me that I needed to be helped out of the pool, and then that would determine whether or not he would be proud of me. So I am telling you, friends, all I ask and all that anybody asks at this school is that you try your best and that you give it 100% and that you show your all. If we can see that you have put in your best effort, that's all we can ask for. Whether you pass or don't pass, that's not the point. What matters is that you give it your best and you give it your all and you show everybody exactly what you know and how incredibly amazing you are. That is what determines a winner at Joel Elementary. Good luck, you guys, and we will be back with another broadcast later once you digest all this STAAR stuff and get through that test, and we'll go over all the super fun things that remain for you here at Joel. Have a great day.